I want to share 3 simple ideas that show God is real. So first idea is creation points to the reality of God. So imagine walking on the beach in Hawaii and seeing this written in the sand. One or two things could have written this in the sand. The wind and the waves constantly running over the sand could have begun to form these letters over many hundreds of years. Or this could have been written in the sand by a person who was trying to convey something to someone they loved. So I personally think number 2 is the more likely cause of the writing. But the amazing thing is the smallest, most simple cell in our universe doesn't have just one word like the writing in the sand. That single cell has 30 books worth of information inside of it. So imagine walking on the beach and seeing 30 books of information written in the sand. Would you conclude that those words were written by natural causes, or that they happened by chance? Or is there a chance that an intelligent being created that cell with a purpose? I think that small cell with so much information is a sign that there is an intelligent creator who exists outside our world. Idea number 2, our Earth is fine-tuned for life to exist. If we were tilted even 1 degree differently, life couldn't exist on our planet. But the amazing thing is our planet has been created in a specific way so we can actually explore our universe. Guillermo Gonzalez, a university professor with a PhD in astronomy, said this: not only do we inhabit a location in the Milky Way that's fortuitously optimal for life, but our location also happens to provide us with the best overall platform for making a diverse range of discoveries. Our location away from the galaxy's center privies us with a particular privileged vantage point for observing both nearby and distant stars. There's an ancient saying, the qualities of God are known from what is seen. For ever since the world was created, people have seen the earth and sky. Through everything God made, they can clearly see His invisible qualities, His eternal power, and divine nature. Creation is saying that God is knowable. He wants to be known. So if God is real, you can know Him. Just talk to Him now and ask Him to show Himself real to you. Idea number 3, the resurrection of Jesus. There was a man named Jesus who lived in the 1st century. He would talk about God constantly, even calling God His Father. And people would ask him, why should we believe you? Don't always lead to God? How do we know what you're saying is actually right? And he pointed to one thing as proof that He can be trusted. He said, this is how you'll know I am the way, the truth, and the life. You will kill me, and 3 days later I'll come back from the dead. It's a historical fact. You can even read about it in historical writings from the 1st century. They really did execute Jesus, and He really did come back to life. And He was seen by hundreds of people. He ate meals with His friends, and people who swore to be His enemies met Him and decided to be His followers. Is God real? Absolutely. And I don't follow Him because He gives me a good feeling. I don't follow Him because I believe He's real. I follow Him for one reason and one reason only. He really did die because He loved us, and He really did get raised from the dead. And if any one of the over 7 billion people on this planet can prove to me that Jesus didn't get raised from the dead, I won't follow Him anymore. Everything in following God is dependent on this one fact. Jesus is alive. And since He's alive, you can know Him. He loves you, and He's been waiting for you to come to Him, and He knows everything about you, and He still likes you. He has good plans for you. He has a mission for you to be a part of. So I have a question for you. Would you like to be part of God's family to make the world right again? If so, click the link below this video or visit everyoikos.com/good news.